glitching. Per usual. Per usual. The freaking camera. The freaking camera was blocked for some reason. Pain in my ass. I'm trying to look like Walter. Do I look like Walter Mercado, Al Jones? I'm trying to look like Walter on my t-shirt. Did you get it? 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 How you doing today, Al Jones? All right, let's share that I'm live. Oh, thank you. And also thank you for the donation. What a nice surprise I woke up to. All right. Wow. Okay, I've set my super chat goal. And let me do the cash app. My girlfriend says hello. Her name is Angie. Is her name really Angie? You know, that's my niece Richetta's best friend. Hi, Angie. All right, where are we? Boom. Let's just say we still need a talk. Let's just say we had a talk. Oh, Angie, I'm just everyone's favorite Thea. I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. Okay, I could even help you guys out. Trust me. I'm not licensed, but whatever. Hi, Stephanie. Stephane. What the hell is your name? Stephana? I don't know what your name is, honey. Hi there, Mehmet. Your name isn't Meth, is it? Gosh, I don't have my glasses. Hi there, Leah's fans. Welcome, everyone. Oh, let me do my Walter pose. I'm trying to look like Walter on my t-shirt. What's his face is so sinister. He looks like my grandmother. How's that? Is that good? Anyway, so everyone who super chats, you skip the line of comments, all right? I'm trying to get through all of them, but the super chats are helping. So if you super chat, it'll pop up and I'll go skip to your comment, all right? So if you're new here, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. Okay, that's my disclaimer. You can't sue me for malpractice because I'm not a real therapist. I identify as one. All right, it's different. However, I give amazing advice regardless. I've been an aunt, I feel like my whole life. I've been given unsolicited advice since I could talk. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I love Jesus. He's my consultant. Here's my consultant. A representative, a representation of the consultants, all right? And what else? My hair is real. Don't ask me if it's a wig. It's not. It's perfect hair. It's so perfect that people don't think it's real. All right? Get over it. All right? It's a lot of hairspray. Oh, look at this one. Taco says 360, please. Why don't you send me $360, Taco, and I'll consider it. Hi, betrayed by sins. All right, let me try to fish through these comments in order. Hi, 9M. Hi, AJ Records. All right, this one's a Riri. We got to mute. 9M, why the hell are you wearing that wig? It's not a wig. We just discussed it. Al Jones is laughing at me. This one's talking about he likes gigantic things that I can't say. Al Jones says, I thought that was a chick at first. Who, Walter? I mean, he does look like my grandmother. He's very feminine. Hi, Essie. Hi, Celso. When is the vampire coming? I miss her. Oh, my niece Hunter Darkside. Don't call her her. You know, she's non-binary. She'll literally bite your neck off if you whatever mispronoun her. I don't know what's going on in the world anymore. I don't have time. She usually streams here on Fridays, so stay tuned. Hi, Daniel Berry Sports. He says, hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. How you doing today, Betrayed? Jamie says, always got the little Jesus nearby. My tiny Jesus goes with me everywhere. He can live in my hair. Look at him right there. He is in my heart, the real Jesus, so I keep this one close. He looks like he's coming in on a cloud. And every knee will bow, not to this one. Who else we got? Taco Johnson says, how do I send you? Oh, thank you. You can, the Cash App link is pinned there below. If you're in one of those third world countries that don't accept Cash App, I have Super Chats and Venmo in the bio. Hi, Faith. Hi, Ricardo. Michael says, can you flap your arms? Send a Super Chat. Knowledge says, I will risk it off for you. Do you mean risk it all? God, you can't even freaking spit game. You don't even know how to, what is it? What do they call it? Court. The MMA says, if you're out on the road feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. Honey, I'm happily divorced. If you want to know about my divorce woes from a man who turned to a woman, go watch my award-winning documentary, The Diaz, right here on YouTube, okay? It's going to tell you the whole story about how a man turned into a woman, but not really. Pulled a Caitlyn, all right? And we know that Caitlyn still got the parts. So, is he a woman? No. But whatever, we respect delusion now. Look at my vampire hunter dark side. Hi, Big MF Will. The wig is not fake. Hi, Irvin. Vanessa Del Rio. Who the hell is Vanessa Del Rio? Now I gotta Google people. I swear, you guys, you know, you give me a lot to do. Vanessa Del Rio, who are you? Oh, those are her boobs. All right. So is this well, I'm not mad at you for that. Roy Saltzler. Who is this, Auntie Tia? This is Tia Marisa. Hi, Ted. What race am I? Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. From Brooklyn originally. Now I'm in Los Angeles trying to get back to Florida. God, my life is a show. Hi, Wake Up. It's not a wig. Big MF says she's like a cartoon character. Thank you. Jamie says, how do I acquire a little Jesus like that? It's in my Amazon storefront. I will share the link for you in the stream. After the stream, I will share it for you guys in community posts and I'll put it in the description. Al Jones says, have you been good at the bars lately, cursing people out for not allowing you to watch wrestling on the big screen monitors? First of all, that was Buffalo Wild Wings, not a bar. And don't put my business out there, Al Jones. I gotta say, I got pretty wasted the other day. My aunt was in town. She surprised me. We go to this place. It's happy hour. We think it's happy hour. Somehow we're there 5.5 hours. So we were there by the time happy hour started. It's like 5, 6 drinks in of tequila, palomitas with Red Bull, and I'm over here floating, not even thinking I'm drunk. Hi, Keys. Passing through, give thumbs up. Thank you, Keys. Hi, this 6'2". Is Putin the best president of the USA? Honey, are you slow or just a troll? You might be both. Carolyn says, be nice. I'm always nice. Hello, Gregory. Is this my Gregory from France? My friend Gregory from France, yeah. It says, salutations. Wow. Hi, Jan Films. You're awesome. Look at that hair. Thank you. It's inspired by Betty Boo and Halle Berry when she was in the Flintstones, specifically. CH says, I am blue collar guy with white collar money. Let's meet up. My Cash App is there. Send a donation. Show me you're serious. Dr. Scarecrow says, that's my wife that doesn't know it yet. Hi, Dr. Scarecrow. Ow! Look at the comments. I love it. Al Jones. Yeah, I'm going to pin this real quick. You see that? Look at those emojis. That's me. And you can get access to those emojis from the memberships. That's right. Cyber Seeding says, I left Islam. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for converting a Muslim to you. Hallelujah. Gregory says, greetings from Marseille, France. I still find you very pretty. Thank you, Gregory. You know, you said once I have super chats and all that, you were going to be nice to me and start gifting. I got super chats, and you skip the line with super chats, okay? You skip the line, you get a shout out. The more you super chat, I also got raffles I'm going to start doing. I got new merch. All right, I connected a store, but it's not working, of course. I had to redo my website because the Indians hacked it to be a poker site. I showed you guys. It still looks like my website, but it's not. So we got things in the works. All donations, super chats, everything are rewarded. Thank you so much. But the point is it skips the line. So I don't, if you super chat, I'll see it and I'll go straight to your comments. All right, let's see. CHA says, oh yeah, the white collar money. Let's see the Cash App's pinned. Oh, I got to replace the Cash App. There it is. Al John says, Vanessa Del Rio is, I see, I know. What a compliment. Pony Boy says, what kind of, okay. I can't talk about those things online. All right, Pony Boy. Leah's fan says, you're hot. Thank you for noticing. Hi, Larry Middleton. Hi, Jubo, not your baby. Wall Street Godfather says, you're hot, by the way. Thank you. Gregory says, Dia is always very pretty. From Marseille, France. Thank you, Gregory. Al Jones is laughing. Hi, Ben Allah says, beautiful face. Thank you. It's from God. Jamie says, is there alcohol in that? In this cup? Now, this is my favorite drink in the world. Everyone knows green tea. Green tea. Gal says, what is your thinking towards friends with benefits? What's your opinion? I'm going to tell you, it's very overrated and it gets messy because there's always one friend who really just thinks it's friends with benefits and one's going to catch feelings every time. And so now you got this person who was a friend, and it's weird, and so you're not friends with them anymore. And then one of them is God, I look like Bruno Mars. What happens? And then one of them is definitely going to have feelings eventually. So my advice is don't go there. Hi, Fire Artwork. How are you? It's your favorite Thea, and I've got advice and stuff to talk about. Hi, Burrow. Al Jones says, Drew, what's going on, man? Oh, that's right. Fire Artwork says, yo, Al Jones, salute, brother. Fire Artwork says, how's everyone doing Thursday? We're good. We're good. Hi, Flip. Heavenly says, hello. Hi there. Uma says, you mean our wife. LOL. Look who has a pretty smile today, mama. Thank you. Bruh says $5. Yes, I have super chats and Cash App is pinned. If you donate to Cash App, know your email address because I'm going to send you a photo and a free trial to my fan site. Hi, NRTV. Perot says I can save her. Honey, I don't want to be saved. I'm saved by Jesus. Thank you so much. Okay? I don't need saving. All right? I'm not a damsel in, well, I am a damsel in distress. I need millions. Someone help me. I swear. Slick says I love heels. Oh God, you're a feedie. Slick is a feedie. Slick is definitely a feedie talking about I love heels. Hi, Richard from Germany. Fire Artwork says, who's that on your shirt? Well, this is Walter Mercado. The reason I like this specific shirt so much is because he looks like my grandmother. NRTV says, beautiful girl, hello. Jamie says, where's little Choo Choo? He's sleeping over here. Belly Girl says, want me to take you to Chris Rock's house? He lives close by. No, thank you. Why would I go there? Waza says, where are you from? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, originally from Brooklyn, New York, but now I live in Los Angeles. Hi, Karuchanga. Al Jones says, shaking my head. Undead Mexican said, Diddy Booty Jackson. That's a really good drag name. Hi, Tito. No, it's not. Chill Guy says, is that a wig? No, Chill Guy, it's perfect hair. Isn't it obvious? Hi, Kasifa. Hi, D-Nice. How are you? Korachanga says, very beautiful. Thank you. Comment deleted says, what's up with the wig and the fake accent? Honey, it's not a wig and it's not a fake accent. It's called Brooklyn. You ever been there? Probably not because you're stuck in your mother's basement. Al John says, hey, Thea, did you hear about the couple that scaled the Empire State Building and he proposed to her up there? This happened yesterday. Yeah, what an idiot. You know, I'm guaranteeing those people were white. That's very white people coded. They do dangerous things and stuff like that. I wish I was white people adventurous. You know, I wish I go skydiving and scuba diving, jumping out of planes, doing stupid stuff like that, trying to be vegan, but it's not me. Hi, straight out of H-Dub. How are you? Hi, Captain Melvin. It's my favorite. Hello, baby girl. Hope you're well today from your biggest fan in the United Kingdom. You're fine, just saying. Thank you, Captain Melvin. Al Jones says, if you were to get married, and I'm asking this question really for ish and giggles, would it be in a stadium? If I were to get married, it'd be to a billionaire for his money because once you were married and your significant other decides to identify as a woman, you don't want to find love. So I could care less what he looks like and where it is. I just want his money. I'm hoping he's very sick on the edge of death, you know, when I find him. If I do. Waza says, where are your children, please? Chewy is sleeping in his bed right here. Gregory says, greetings from Marseille, France. Thank you, Gregory. Belly Girl says, ever heard of Chris Rock? He's hilarious. Yes, I know who Chris Rock is. Hi, Sean Bond from Western Canada. Have you ever been to Degrassi, the school where they shot the show Degrassi? Hi, Janaid. Hi, Zeke. Just want to say hi from a little place called Compton. You're in Compton, Zeke? You need to go to the live show on July 10th in Hollywood. Al Jones says, and yeah, they were white. You see what I'm saying? Al Jones says that the people who climbed and scaled the Empire State Building were white. I knew it. Carolina says, hi, you're amazing. Hi, Carolyn. Foghorn says, what's up, Shoddy? What's up, Foghorn? Shane says, thoughts on 70s Laos? I don't know what that even means, Shane. Rico says, love the Walter Mercado shirt. Thank you for noticing. Al Jones says, you know why I asked that question? Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is getting married at Madison Square Garden. They're currently doing rehearsals right now. And it's impacting traffic out here. Oh, God. How annoying. How annoying. Like, if you're so rich that you can just rent out the whole Madison Square Garden and inconvenience the entire tri-state area, why not go to a freaking island or something? Zeke says, just want to say hello. Hi, Zeke. L. Jones says it's insane. Janae says, big style, hairstyle, nice. Thank you, Janae. Melvin says, already here, Joe. Good to see you. How are you, Captain Melvin? Janae Khan says, full hair, very nice look. Thank you. Sami Didon says, do you have 2 or 3 lines on your neck? Probably 8. There's probably more. You got to stretch, you guys. You got to do air kisses, sky kisses. See that? Rico says Walter Mercado shirt legend. Thank you. Hi, Zaza. Hello, Diana Ross. Thank you so much. 20 says best she-male on YouTube. Who, your mother? My ex-husband, that one. Did he start a YouTube? Last I heard from him, he was a bottle girl in Colombia after he got a BBL. He got a BBL, but he still got a pickle. Captain Melvin says, I'm fine, my lovely. Thank you. Just stop by to say hello to a goddess. I worship you, honestly. Oh, don't worship me. Worship God. But send me money. That's always fun. My Cash App is pinned. I got super chats. Thank you, Al Jones. All super chatters get shout outs. And if I hit my super chat goal, I'm going to drop a reaction video. What else? Also, super chats are now calling it skip the line. Sometimes the comments get crazy and I get lost, so the super chats will help you to be seen, and gifts. Anyone who sends a gift, I react like one of those NPC things. One of those popcorn, yummy popcorn, like that one girl, what's her name? Pinky something. All right, let's see, where were we? Wall Street says, make my mood. What the hell does that mean? Hi, Frank Jones, who says, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Hi, that chick who says, hi, Betty. Eric B says, Miss Beautiful got super chats now. I do, Eric B. Al Jones says, Tiny Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Yes, he is. Zaza says, please sing me a song of summer. Summer loving happened so fast. Summer loving had me a blast. I met a girl crazy for me. Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting away, but oh, the summery nights, oh wella. Tell me more, da something something. All right, that's all you get. Zeke says, haha, talking like you come out of the movie Goodfellas. Oh, yeah, I did a reenactment of one of the scenes, the scene where he stands up Karen and she comes up and shows up and she's like, you got some nerve standing me up. Who do you think you are, Frankie freaking Valley? I did a TikTok of that and she liked it. The girl who played Karen, the actress. Hi, Kishan. Thank you. Says you're so beautiful. That chick says I loved you on Bad Girls Club. Oh, honey, that was my niece, Stephanie. Eric B says, let's see if it works. Let's see. Velto says, who's on your shirt? Walter Mercado. I can't do the expression. I think it's all his Botox. He was doing way too much Botox before Botox was even a thing. Thank you, Eric B. Wow, let me screenshot so I can give you a shout out later. Wow, wow, wow. Tell me more, tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Uh-huh, 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 ba-boop, ba-ba-boop. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Zaza says hello, Bruno Mars. You can't insult me with my own insult, Zaza. Hi, Ibrahim. Eric B says congratulations. Thank you so much. Also, I got memberships now where I'm offering exclusive contents and you get access to emojis, custom emojis. Zaza says I'm joke. I was joking too, but not really. My hair was looking crazy for a second. Why does it look so dim? Is my phone not bright enough? What is happening here? Zaza says with long hair you look like Ariana Grande. Wow. I look like a skeleton with a clip and ponytail. Anyway, so if you're new here, I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist. And I'm giving everyone free therapy. If you want to skip the line, send a super chat. All super chatters and gifters get shout outs. Every time I get a gift, I'll do like an NPC response. Mind you, I don't know the gifts. Okay, I've gotten like 4 total. So I don't even know what they are. I don't know how I'm going to respond. It's going to be an experiment for all of us, if I'm being honest. Al Jones is still waiting on Hennessy to get her emoji. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Al Jones. My gosh. Zaza says, learn me expression of your city. So you want to say teach me the expression is how you want to say it, Zaza. Learning is what happens when you're taught or when someone teaches you. English is very complicated, I know. Sometimes I wonder if Chinese is easier. Um, an expression of your city. Oh, I'm walking here. Gregory says, I'm coming to pick you up by helicopter. You're a liar, Gregory. You said you were going to super chat and all this stuff. I'll wait till you get super chats. I'm going to do this. You talk. That chick says, I definitely need a little therapy. It's time. Tell us what's happening, honeydew. Al Jones says, okay, I'll hush. No need to hush. It was a good reminder. Hi, Mama. Can you say hi, Molly, please? Hi there, Molly. He wanted an expression of my city. That's an expression of Brooklyn, I feel. Hi, Jana. Gregory says, LOL. Not joking, Gregory. Mark says, I just tried to call you. You can't call me. You don't have my phone number. Jana says, I like your shirt. It's really pretty and cool. Thank you. It's Walter Mercado. Hi, South Gambler. Mark says, I'm kidding. Gregory says, we. We. You know, they sell these yogurts here, and I think they're spelled like we. But they're these really good, like, custody yogurts with strawberry. Aljon says, nah, a real expression of Brooklyn is not for nothing. Or get out of here. Not for nothing. That is a good one. Jana says, is he a singer? Is who a singer? Is who a singer? Uh-huh. 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 Da-da. 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 The person on your shirt. Now, he is a spiritual advisor, a psychic, if you will. And he has a lovely, lovely saying. His catchphrase is con mucho, mucho amor, which means with lots and lots of love. Like a movie actor, no, like a TV talk show host. Gangsta says you look like my son's mom. Uh-oh. He says, bro, y'all should run, trust me. Well, good thing the only child I have is right here. Let me show you my angel. There he is. Hi, Choo Choo. Chewy. Chewy, don't ignore me. Say hello. Chewy. There he is. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I would fly higher than an eagle, choo-choo man, 'cause you are the winds beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. I would fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind. But well, he's had enough of me. He was like, here she goes again with her nonsense. Gangster says Chewie, like Chewbacca from Star Wars. His name is Chewbacca, but he goes by Chewie. Jamie is laughing. Gregory's laughing. Gangster says he's like, Mom, stop. He was into it for a minute. Jana says you sing really good. Is that a song? Thank you, it is. That chick says I have a fur baby too. Share a photo of your fur baby to my community post. I want to see. I love animals. Jamie says he is in awe of your performance. Oh, wait, he's had enough. He did. Gangster says so embarrassing. For you, I'm not embarrassed. Hi, White Wolf, how are you? That chick says the way he's staring at you. I know, he's so in love. Hi, Mustafa. So everyone, welcome. I'm Tia Marissa. I'm your favorite aunt. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you guys free advice. Super chats allow you to skip the line. I'm trying to go through all the comments, and if you want me to definitely see yours, super chats help. Every gift I get, I will respond as an NPC to gifts. And all gifters and super chatters get shout outs. Also, join the memberships for exclusive content. I posted a mini bloopers of behind the scenes of my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. It is a documentary about how I divorced a man who started, he pulled a Caitlyn Jenner. All right. He identifies as a woman now. He's not a woman. He's a cross-dresser with a terrible BBL. But I'm okay. And so that's what we're doing. That's where we're at with it, all right? Gangster says you embarrassed him, so he turned around. Not literally embarrassing. I see. White Wolf says, good at the beach now. Had a nice ride down here to Myrtle. Hi, says, your eyes are very beautiful. Thank you. Gangster says that's not your real voice. Be honest. Why would you not think it's real, though? But it's sexy. Men, stop it. Goodness. Men are crazy. You guys are out of your damn minds. You know that? Did you ever know? Siddharth says, what's your fave color? Pink, isn't it obvious? Hi, Audie. Hello, beautiful Rosie says, wow. That chick says, so your ex got a BBL. Yes, after he decided to identify as a woman, he got a BBL. He did. Though you don't live here in Brooklyn anymore, I gotta ask, what was your favorite thing to do out here or place to go when you were here? My favorite place to go in Brooklyn, my favorite thing to do, eat Italian food and pizza and Puerto Rican food. I miss the cuchifritos. There's no cuchifritos in LA anywhere. If anybody knows a cuchifrito in Los Angeles, please send me the info. Hi, Jahan. Gangsta says a BBL is crazy work. I know. Audie says, I'm good thanks to Jesus. Hope all is well with you and the family. It is. Gangsta says, are you a Guidette? No, I'm not. It's Brooklyn. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Cable Dog says, hate her voice. Ah, it hates you too. Hi, DJ Arwed. Audie says, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Be your moderator. No, thank you. Gangster says, oh, I still like you. Very nice, Gangster. We're family now. You're stuck with me. We are family. Everybody stuck with me. We are family. Everybody stuck with TT. Okay, oh God, these shorts keep going up my freaking kuka. Hello, mind your business. Okay, cool. Artists gone. What does that mean? Are you saying you're not who you say you are? Are you like Batman? Let's face it, Batman's no superhero. He's just rich. He's just rich. Gangsta says, I love her voice. I could listen to it all day, every day. Would you guys listen to ASMR from me? We're paying bills today. This is the electric. It's $147. That's the sound of responsibilities. Would you guys like that? Gangsta says, I want your cooking. Oh, Lord. No ASMR. Al Jones says, wait, hold on, man. I know it's a lot of Mexicans out there in California, but come on, you mean to tell me there are no Gucci fritos out there? I've never heard of Gucci frito. But no, I have not. Believe it or not, I have not found one single Gucci frito, no alcapurrias. Nothing. Nothing. Gangsta says nope. Wait, are you from Los Angeles, Gangsta? Artist says, you don't need my service, not here to date. I was here to protect you. I don't need protection. I'm a bit of spinsters, Puerto Rican and Guatemalan from Brooklyn. Please. Okay? I came out of my mother's cucaracha with these hoop earrings and a switchblade that matches my outfit. You think I need you to protect me? From what? From what? Broke men? Al Jones says that's what we call it out here. The black people. The Gucci fritos. That's funny. Gangsta says, I'm in LA too. Wait, what part of California? Don't play with me. That's aggressive. I'm in the Los Angeles area. You should come to the show on the 10th. There's a live sketch comedy show happening. Paulie Shorty says, just leave them negative people alone. Yeah. Hi, Chief the Medicine Man. Hi, Cutie. Haven't seen you in a while. I've been here. Where have you been, Chief? Is it that you haven't seen me or that you haven't been coming around? Ha, ha. Think about that. So, who else needs advice? Artist says you sound like a gold digger. I don't dig gold. Digger. Um, well, you said you could protect me, so I want to know what you think I need protection from. And I'm saying the only thing I need from protection from is broke men, who also men who want to turn into women later. So that's all. A gold digger? No. That's actually manual labor. I'm not into that. Not into it at all. Okay, let's get these likes up. Share my live. When I get to 50 likes, I'm going to sing a song for you guys. What song is she going to sing? I don't know. Sounds like she has her own goals. I'll never do any of that. Very nice, Gangsta Brazil. So how old are you? And what do you do for work? So what do you do for work if you can't live as a Brock man? Al Jones says, I need some advice. Any advice on how to make a beautiful Latina woman not insecure? I'm joking. Impossible. Literally impossible, honey. Oh, here we go. Okay, I just don't like the pictures. Why is it showing these as the main pictures? My God. Okay. So I got my merch connected. There's new designs coming, but I don't like the display of this. I gotta fix this later. Gangsta says, I run a coffee warehouse and I used to be a professional boxer. Very nice. Artist says, you don't fix me. D House says, what's up, Cardi B? Wow. 6-7 says, just let her be herself. What am I doing? This is who I am. Take it or leave it. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up. Super chats help your comments to skip the line and get you shout outs. The more you super chat, I also am giving away some free merch to some people, doing a little raffle thing. Gangsta says, I fought 9 years before turning pro. Career lasted 6 years before I retired. I've been working the warehouse 5 years now. I'm the manager. Very nice. Very nice. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Who doesn't like coffee? I mean, honestly. All right, let's see, where were we? Yeah, I wanted to start with the dream and don't stop till it's reality. Everything's achievable. Lauren, you a ray of sunshine. Straight out of H Dub. Wow. I'm going to give a shout out to my members real quick. We have Al Jones, Becouche, Big Poppy _123, A Wits 85, Lanissa 666, Haroon Bahat, and Dux Y. Thank you guys for joining the memberships. I appreciate you all. Gangsta says that's true. Yeah, it's very true. Start with the dream and don't stop till it's reality. Everything's achievable. It's really more about faith and using the tools and the gifts that you have. That's what I think. Like the Power Rangers, Al Jones, with these fists you're putting. It's morphin' time. Gangsta Brazil says, how old are you, Queen? 747. I'm a vampire. It's classic Latinas. It's the truth. I don't know why people think that's so funny. I'm serious. Richard Lemke had your chance. Pin Barney to the map. Pink dinosaur. What? Gangsta says, so you're a skinwalker or reptilian? Which one? No, I'm Latina. We live forever and we don't age. That's all. Not an alien. Gangsta says nothing else lives that long in this planet. Latinas. Hi there, Kyle. How are you? It's your favorite aunt. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. Let's see. I don't like how it looks like this. Like, why are all my products not showing the design on YouTube here? Pain in my ass. Ronnie says you got pink underwear on. What? These are lavender shorts. Kyle says, I'm good and you. I'm home for the 4th of July. Very nice. Any plans? Hi, Sammy. Hello, sweetheart. What am I, a sauce? By the way, super chats help you to skip the line so I can see your comments. If you need advice, I identify as a therapist, and me and my consultant here, Tiny Jesus, are here to help you. We're here to help you. All right, I'm going to try to go through these. Let's see. Al Jones says, you know what they say. Once you go Latina, you stay in between, huh? I've never heard that. They don't say that. I just made it up. That's, some people would like it, I guess, you know? Gangsta says, let's have those Latina babies. I'm not having babies. Gross. And ruin my body for what could potentially be an asshole. I don't know what the kid would turn out to be like. No, thank you. Too much responsibility. Kyle says going to Lake Michigan in Chicago to watch the first. Mark says that wig is crazy. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. Straight out of H-Dub is laughing. Ah, look at ducks with the emojis. That's me in those emojis. And you can have access to them when you join memberships. Hi, James. I love your lady. Divine character. Thank you. Hi, Michael Alcantor. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I don't believe. Let's see. I don't know what you don't believe, and I don't care. Al Jones says, shout outs to Dax. Gangsta says, and ruin your body the way you said that. I believe you. Exactly. I'm not ruining my body for some asshole. I don't even know what he's going to be like. You know, he could turn out to be a unalive, a narcissist. God. High Level Up Dojo says, I like your hair. Thank you. Straight Out of H-Dub says, babies are gross. Okay, Ronnie, you got to get the hell out of here with these comments, honestly. Straight Out of H-Dub says, your dog looks well looked after, though. Chewy is very loved and spoiled. I meal prep for him. I got a meal prep for him in a little bit. Actually, I might have to do it on this live stream. What do you know? I do. I make him ground chicken and vegetables. What do you mean, oh, stop it? Sorry that you abuse your animals. I don't. Thank you, Kyle. That's right. My Cash App is pinned there. My birthday's July 7th. My birthday's coming up. Everybody who donates to Cash App, put your email in the notes because I'm going to send you a free photo and a trial to my fan site. Hi, Wolfbane. Duck says, I think I'm going to go do an impatient, not sure. I think I'm going to go do an impatient. What does that mean? Thank you, Kyle, who says happy early birthday. Okay, I really don't understand why the listing, the freaking photo on YouTube isn't showing what the product is. Maybe it's still loading or something. I don't know, but it's not showing the photo. It's just showing the plain hoodie, but not the design. It's like showing the back of it. Yes, I am a Cancer straight out of H-Dub. Rashida says, stand up. Well, aren't you bossy? Send me money and I'll stand up. Want me to stand up, bossy pants? I can be bossy too. Janae says, stop talking soft. Excuse me? Look at here, Muhammad Ahmed. I'm not a quiet woman. All right, I speak my mind. Stupid Motion says, hello, absolutely love your eye makeup. Oh, well, thank you. It's just a little black eyeliner. Gangsta says, don't ever stand up on YouTube live, freaking weirdos. I know, that's why I tell them to send me money. Because they won't. That's the one thing that will get guys to leave you alone. Ask them for money. It is such a gorgeous day here in Los Angeles today. So where's everyone from? I know Al Jones is in Brooklyn. Fire Artwork is also in New York. Is it Brooklyn too? I don't know if he's even still in here. What's his name? Drew. Kyle says, love a woman who speaks her mind. Thank you. Gangsta Brazil says, facts. It's true. Hi, John McMullen, Syracuse, and you're so pretty. Thank you, John. Syracuse in the house. Hi, Ronaldo. Gangsta says, Watts. Kevin Sanders says, my name is Kevin Sanders of the Coffee County, Douglas, Georgia. Wow. I love Georgia. 43 years old. Rishi says, what's your name? Marisa. Aunt Marisa. Sinead says, dark color t-shirt, nice right now. Lit says, love them earrings. Thank you. I was born with them. Al Jones says, between Rachetta Hennessy Hunter and the Indian and Steph, who would you most likely not hang out with? Oh, God. Probably Hennessy. She's very unhinged. Very unhinged. Uncensored. No manners, you know. She really is trailer trash. Straight out of H-Dub says, Atora, New Zealand. Wow. Kyle Straubing says, Illinois. You guys are everywhere. Kevin Zant says, I got an 18-year-old daughter and a 17-year-old son. Wow. Rashida says, is that a wig? It's not. Zaza says, hello, Tina Turner, 1990. Thank you. Gangsta says, let's go eat whatever you want, Marissa. You're hilarious. Junaid says, dog. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, Junaid. Gangsta says, it's with 2 R's. She loves me already. Who are you talking about? Lit is from Kenya. Junaid says, natural beauty. Anyway, so who needs advice? I am amazing. Well, I identify as an amazing therapist. And I'm offering you free advice. We all need help. Everyone's going through something, you know? And let me and my consultants, Tiny Jesus, here help. Jesus is the King and He's alive. Hallelujah. Jesus is alive. Hallelujah. Jesus is alive. Aljon says she's the one that told your business about you cursing out people. Of course it was her. When I went to go visit and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I wanted to watch wrestling. Hennessy. Thank you for letting me know who it was, Al Jones. Gangsta says, I need advice on how to get closer to you, babe. Impossible. Zaza says, please sing Missy Elliott. I don't know which song. Which song? Salago, Salago. Hit it, maker. Missy be putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told your mothers, you can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm in the 20 rounds. And if you want me, people, then come on, get me now. Is you with me now? I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla! People gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. You know, I was singing this song in the car with Hunter Darkside, and he, the vampire got offended. Kyle Straubing says, praise the Lord. Hi, Cantrell James. Gangsta says, you like wrestling? Love wrestling. I have a series on here called WWT where I do recaps and roast. I haven't been as consistent because I've been very busy doing other things. And but I'm trying to get back in it. Probably going to start next week, to be honest, after my birthday. So maybe like mid-July we'll get back into it. It's because we got this live show next weekend. My birthday's on Tuesday. The live show was Friday. Gosh, I'm all over the place. Family came and surprise visited me, and it's just been so much going on. But I do have a recap roast series called WWT, and you can find the playlist right here on my YouTube. Randy says, "Can you roast me today and now, please?" Yeah, you can send this Cash App donation of $25 and a selfie, and I will roast you. Janaid says, "Dark blue, dark green, dark." Okay, whatever, Janaid. You're listing colors. Congratulations, Dora the Explorer over here. Gangster says, "But you told us anything was achievable." Well, for yourself, but you can't force other people into things. Lit says, "I need financial advice, general and patient." What do you need to know? How to make more money, how to save money, how to spend less. Al Jones says, "I can't stand the rain against my window." Janaid says, "Dog maroon." Okay, you're just saying colors, Janaid. Zaza says, "Thanks." Thank you, Randy, who says you're funny. Gangster Brazil says, "I can teach you some moves." Gangster says, "I was a 2-time state champion in high school. That's how I got into boxing. I dropped out of college and didn't know what else to do." Wow. Al Jones says, "Non-binary, so you weren't totally off about Hunter." Yeah, I just call Hunter a vampire at this point. Because if I say she, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The attitude on that one. I'm like, where's your mother? Where's your mother? How doesn't she beat your ass for this? You know? Where is she? Kyle Straubing says, "Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?" The Undertaker. Currently, I am very much into, I will say, newcomer Javon Evans. I think is amazing and fascinating. You know, Danhausen is growing on me. At first, I was like, "What the hell is this?" And even though he doesn't wrestle much, he's very entertaining. He's like a cartoon character. Jacob Fatu, I'm really happy to see Jacob Fatu getting more shine, but oh, come on. I think Roman Reigns, I still feel like Jacob Fatu won that what the hell match was it? Was it the elimination? No, it wasn't the elimination chamber. I don't remember, but I feel like Jacob Fatu won against Roman. Nina says, "How to copy an SNL bit from the 90s. Can you help?" Watch the bit, revamp it, make it your own. Straight says, "Is the roast cheaper if I supply the food?" Aljon says she hates her mom. Everyone. Everyone. Kyle Straubing says, "I like Goldberg." Alex Smith says, "Sometimes feel like I've outgrown my audience on social media because one of my posts gets any views. Is there a way to overcome this without feeling like you want to quit altogether?" Honey, social media has become anti-social media. People don't like nothing no more, all right? You got to just go by the views and honestly use it as a funnel. I have Facebook. My Facebook is a ghost town, but I still just post on there as a funnel. Maybe someone will find it and find this. You just never know. But I would just say, in general, the art of social media, people don't want to like nothing. They don't want to share nothing. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want you to know they like nothing. They don't even want to follow you anymore. Zaza says you should do stand up. You have incredible talents. I do, Zaza. And I have my first live performance on, wait, did I put it on memberships? On Patreon, but it will be coming to memberships. Al Jones says, "And he helped my Knicks win, so shout outs to him." Dan Housen, that's right. Hi, Comeback King. I subscribed. Accidentally, should I stay here? No one's forcing you. Official Prince says, where are you from? Brooklyn, New York, but I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Hi, Rose Bolton. Hi, Nassim. Lit says, but nothing is still something. Gangster says, way more than I even liked SNL. Nassim says, hey, sister. Hi, Infinite Things. Being a lesbian is much better than coping with a man-child all the time. I know my sweet girl isn't going to hurt my feelings like a man would, but at the same time, I'm going to get criticized for it. Oh, I can't relate to being a lesbian, honey. But if you love someone, you love someone. It is what it is. Aljon says Blackwood, Optimos, or White Owls. LLL. LLL to all of them. Hi, Bobo. Hi, Alpha. Gangsta says you should do work with Zeus. They don't have comedy. Oh, they're so ratchet. That's why. I don't know if they could do comedy. It's really not their network's like vibe. They do trash reality. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love me some trash reality television. But I just don't know if they have that talent. B. Simone tried to do a show with them and it flopped. Junaid, what the hell are you talking about? Contrast, contrast, like, are you like making a prompt out of my background and what I'm wearing? Parniu says, if I say something in Persian, can you read it? I want to teach you Persian. No, I can't read Persian. Aljo says, none of the above. Okay, swishes. I guess sometimes. Comeback King says, the hair won't let me leave. I know it's magical, isn't it? Zaza says, can you do an impression of Oprah? No. Julian says, how is it a tune use? I don't know what you're saying, Julian. Gangsta says, do you like Fluffy? I don't think he's that funny. I do like Fluffy. I like how animated he is, and he's very talented with the sounds and stuff, his sound effects. Mark says, relax, beautiful daughter of Ricky Martin. We have a Ricky Martin in my family. Want to see him? He's gorgeous. Let me show you. My cousin, Ricky Martin. He's an interior designer, does amazing work. $800 photos later. Oh, here he is. This is the Ricky Martin of my family, my handsome cousin. Why is it all zoomed in on him? There he is. Isn't he gorgeous? That's my cousin Chris. He's an interior designer. And we call him Ricky Martin. Junaid says first girlfriend summary and same copy. What are you doing, Junaid? I'm about to block you. Parno says no, I'll write it in English. I don't think I could do that against the Brazil or the nanny. The nanny, yes. You could probably do a good nanny. Mark says he's a good looking guy. Mark is gay. So is Chris. Yeah. I don't know if he's single though, Mark. Anyway, I feel like YouTube has been so dead lately. It's driving me crazy. Like, what the hell, YouTube? Let's see, my friend's live. Let's see how she's doing. Now, even her, that's dead for her. It's not, but it's bad. All right, I'm gonna stand up and see if my side profile attracts people. This is the joys of being a woman. Sometimes you can use your butt to get attention. Oh, hello there. Are more people going to join my live stream? Oh, look, we got one more. Ucha Booch says you don't even have a booth, and you're an idiot because you don't even make sense. Oh, look, we got more of them. Hi there, Meat Messa. How are you? So, everyone, welcome. Hi there. Thank you, gangsta. Walter Mercado. Okay. Oh, we got to 50 likes. Wonderful. It's time to sing a song. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Meat. Hi, Prob. How are you? All right, let's sing a little song. Do we have any requests? Hi, Chewy. Do you want to say hi to everyone, my love? Carl says, you look amazing. Thank you so much. Gangsta says, I see it's back there, girl. You strong. Okay, thank you, Gangsta. Prob says, new hairstyle today. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always had this hairstyle, Prob. Come here, Choo Choo. Everyone say hello to my son, the apple of my literal eye. Hi, Joey. Okay, thank you. Kisses. You went to school yesterday. Yes, you went to school yesterday. That's so exciting. Now he wants to run around and tell me about it. And he was a good boy. Chewy, relax, puppy. Okay, he's a good boy. You went to school yesterday. Yes. He's shy. He gets excited and now he wants to jump around and shake his butt and hear about how he went to school. It's a good boy. You came late today, looks like. I've been here for 74 minutes. You came late today. Thank you, Wellness. Chewy is a boy, Sandy. I had an old friend in high school named Chewy. He was disloyal. I had to beat him up over a girl. Wow. Thank you. Yes, Wellness, happily divorced from a man who turned into a woman. You could learn more about that in my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. The award-winning documentary. All about how I divorced a man who turned into a woman, basically because he was jealous of me. That's the main reason. He was jealous and insecure. Okay, because I was winning these Halle Berry look-alike contests and he couldn't stand it. He was jealous of all the attention I was getting. Send a Cash App, Sandy. The Cash App is pinned. And put your email address in the note section. Anyone who sends a Cash App donation and you note your email address, I'm going to send you a photo and a free trial to my fan site. Wilna says, do you like role play? You can't even spell role play right. Get the hell out of here. Prop says, you had your lunch, Hennessy. Hennessy is my niece. I'm Aunt Marisa. Hi, Ibrahim. Sandy says, give me your number. Give me your number in Cash App. All the numbers. 300 numbers. Prob says, nice t-shirt, Hennessy. I'm not Hennessy, Prob. I'm Marissa. Hennessy is my niece. But thank you. This is Walter Mercado. Water says, how are you? I'm good, Water. How are you? How old are you? He says, 747. Gangsta and meat are laughing. It's the truth. Okay, do we have a song request? Thank you for the super chat, Al Jones. Why is Al Jones the only one super chatting? Come on. Gangster Brazil says, I missed it. Did he say role play? Yeah, like we're rolling dice, idiot. He's probably single in his mother's basement. Prob says, Marissa, but you told me your Hennessy yesterday. That wasn't me. That was my niece, Prob. Pay attention. Hi, Trey, who says, gorge. Thank you. Meat says, play City Girls. Oh, I would love to. Let's play Young Miami. I'm going to have to cut it out of the stream afterwards, though. You know, copyrights and all that. Prop says, oh, that was your. Yes, that's my niece, Hennessy. Water and River says, if I USD 500, will you remove t-shirt? Wow, very tempting. Look at you. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it, River. It's pinned there below. Gangsta says, like, well, rolling dice was funny as hell. It's the truth. That's how you spell roll in that, sense. Hi, Gregory, who says, I love you so much. Prove it, Gregory. Prob says, so your name is Marissa. Yes, with one S. Hi, Robert. Thank you, Prob. Al Jones says, I can never escape that song when I'm around you guys. Honey, it's the song of the summer.
I started my degree in 1986. 30 years later, decided to complete my goals. Earning my degree with Purdue Global
Thank you,
has
Prob.
given me the confidence. I like to taste it.
Yay, we love that song. It's truly iconic, isn't it? Isn't it iconic? What, Choo Choo? All right, let's go back through these comments over here. Aljon says, all of you like that song, though. What are the odds? Honey, it's the song of the summer. It's a song of the summer. There's guys dancing to the song all over TikTok, old people. Everybody likes this song. Hi, Ben Liam. Prop says, what do you have for lunch today? I had a lovely Italian wrap, some pretzels with hummus. A little Italian wrap with some, I think it was lettuce, pepperoni, salami, provolone cheese, and dressing. Hi, Cinchit. Hi, Prob. Thank you. Gangster says, get it, girl. Water says, nice dance, dear. Shut up, Water. You're a liar. You're not allowed to talk anymore. Ben Liam says, yo, I'm dead. Well, wake up, honey. Meet Messiah says, oh, she's a stunner for real. Thank you. Robert Allen says, turn around. Thank you, guys. Wow. Gangster says she's a real stomp down. She pushing P all summer. Hi, underboss, who's dancing along. Get it off the muscle, not the hustle, says underboss. Gangster Brazil says, and that's a Figueroa fact. Prop says, you made my day. Thanks, Marisa. Al Jones says, Titi, slow down. You can't be dancing all fast like that. Shouldn't you be doing bomba or something? I hope that wasn't racist. Very racist. Also, very offensive. How old do you think, like, what do you mean? How dare you? I can move. I'm a good dancer. I still got it. Prob says multi-talented. Thank you. Amazing dancer too. Wow. Gregory says, yes, formidable. Excuse me, formidable. Look at this one. Gangster says, that's what I'm saying. Prob says, is tea you're drinking today as well? Yes, my green tea. Hi, Be Unique. Water says, I paid you. Check bank account. Oh, yeah, my bank account. Let's see. Let me check my bank account. Water and River. Oh, what do you know? You didn't. Props says I had jackfruit curry with flatbread along with a salad of tomatoes, onions, and cucumber. Very nice. Al Jones says sorry for that. All good. Comeback King says that thing. Okay, thank you, Comeback King. Make sure you guys join the memberships. Join the fan site in the bio. Underboss says curry needs meat in it to be a divine meal treat. Warden River says, oh, but will you? Okay. Yep, 500. Go ahead, Warden River. The Cash App is pinned there. Prob says, I'm getting lost in you today as well. Thank you, Prob. So, everyone, if you don't know, I'm Aunt Marissa. If you're new here, I identify as a therapist. That is the key word here. Identify as a therapist. And I'm offering you guys free therapy. All you got to do is put your problems and questions in the chat. And me and my consultant here, Tiny Jesus, will do our best to help you. If you want to skip the line, send a super chat so I can see your comments. And every time I get a gift, I will respond as an NPC. Oh, whatever they do. Prob says therapist, yes. Underboss says Probs likes Latinas. Gangster says, you're not my aunt. Don't do me like that. I know you're lying. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm your favorite aunt. Al Jones says, I guess I was hiding a little bit because I'm 47 and I can't move like that anymore. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get me to 100 likes. 100 likes, I'll do with 360. Gosh, I'm such a whore. Look at me. All right, let's play some music. Prop says, can you do something about my backache a bit? So there is this thing. It's called a fascia release. I'll show you. Gosh, my setup sucks today. Where all my scamming ass at? Spend that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Okay, Prob, I'm going to show you a technique. It's a fascia release and it might help your back. It helps my shoulder. So you want to go with your arms behind you and try to point your elbows to each other and stretch. It's even better, like if you sit down and do it, and then you can go back into it. Like that. And the key is to really get your elbows to point into each other. And that should help. It helps me when I have back aches and shoulder aches or whatever aches. Hi, Cog. Prop says, okay, looks, yeah, it's pretty easy. It's just really about the elbows. Ariane says, what if you got a big back? It doesn't matter. Did it crack it, Prop? Prop says it seems better. Did your back crack? Yes, indeed. Wonderful. See? Not only am I a therapist, but apparently I can start identifying as a physical therapist. God, he's made me so talented. I'm unworthy. Unworthy. So, get me to 100 likes, please. Let's do a little karaoke. Do we want to do like theater? Do we want to hear Titi Braxton? That's when I impersonate Tony Braxton. Do we want who else? Thank you, Prob. I wish I could have came earlier today. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna be on like another hour anyway. A star is born. A star is born. A star is born. A star is born. Thank you, straight out of H Dub, for the star.
I care if you love to compete.
Thank you.
If it turns into one thing on Saturday, winning.
Stacey Braxton. What? Where is the karaoke? How dare you? You're gonna get me copyright for no reason. Let's try this again. Hi, Exile. Straight out of H Dub says stars are born. Thank you. Hi, John Anthony. Welcome to the live stream. All right, let's go through these comments. If you're just joining, Super Chats let you skip the line and you get a shout out. And every time I get a gift, I respond like an NPC. Gangsta Brazil says, I know your cooking's probably fire. I can cook. I hate to do it, but I am good at it. I am very good at it. Rocksheet says, disgusting. Your name is Rockshit. Your name is literally disgusting. Hi, Kevin Spence. Gangsta says it was Ray J's fault. She knew the limits. What? What are we talking about? I don't understand, but I'm enjoying. All that money didn't save Whitney from a lifetime of abuse. Well, that was Tony Braxton, not Whitney. Let Whitney rest, sir. Unnecessary. Prob says Rakshit sounds Rakshas meaning demon. Oh, well, what do you know? Ha! Look at him coming in here all hateful and angry. It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense, Prob, that he would be a little demonic evil thing. Just coming in here hating for no reason. Hi, Benny Williams. Rid the pencil, sing naturally without that pencil. Love your voice. Wow, thank you, Benny Williams. John Anthony says, will you sing Boats and Hoes someday? Sure, I'll do it right now. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I'll do you on the bottom while you're sipping sangria, nachos, and lemon heads on my dad's boat. You won't sing 'cause my can float. That's all I know. I don't know the whole thing. But that was for you, John Anthony. You're welcome. Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes, boats and hoes, boats and hoes. Prob says I will roast whoever will try and troll you ever. Wow, you can roast, Prob. I'm a roast master. Literally. I make an amazing pot roast, and also I won roast battle at the Comedy Store. Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes. Have you had boats and hoes? Gangsta says got him Prob if they come here playing with her. Benny Williams says you're a perfect 10. Don't forget it. Thank you, Benny Williams. Will you send a super chat? Uh-oh. Someone's pissing off Chewy. Is it those stupid skateboarders, Chewy? You want me to throw water out there? Yeah. They're so rude. It's okay, puppy. Chewy's mad. So, everyone, who pissed in your Cheerios this week? Tell me. I want to know what upset you guys. Aljon says my girlfriend snores like a lawnmower. Oh, God. Push her. John Anthony says, Prob, you can't own the new queen of comedy. What? Confused. I'm confused. Prob says, who there outside? Whom Chew is getting mad at? These retarded kids that skateboard all the time right in front of my door for some reason. But I learned that they don't like to get their wheels wet, so I dump water out there and they stop. Still Me says, I slept with Betsy Sue's friends and I have a rash now. Any advice? Go to a doctor and pray for it. Gangsta says, you gotta feed her WD, she'll sleep like a brand new engine. Wow. Lion says, what? Yeah, my ex-husband or wife used to snore and I would just punch him in the throat. So just shut up. You know? So just give her a little good nudge. And she said, shut up. They also sell like this tape. Did you guys know they sell tape now? Unforgettable. That's what you are. Time to go to Face Gym. Excuse me, I got a tinkle. If you sprinkle when you tinkle,